Bum ba-dum bum ba. Whee! Hello, everybody that's out there on YouTube. It's your boy Maxwell coming to you with another video review. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at none other than one of the most highly anticipated figures that was released during the Kingdom toy line, that being Leader Class Galvatron. So here we are, and there he is, and I don't have his packaging, and I misplaced his sticker card. So we're not going to be looking at any of that because this is my channel. We'll do what I say because what I say goes. It's my channel. I'll run it the way I want to. So, moving right along, here we have Galvatron, and he is in none other than his big old purple and gray cannon mode. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at the detailing on this cannon mode. We can see he's got a lot of nice molded detailing located on and throughout him, actually. Lots of nice detailing between panel lines and stuff like that. He just looks really good. We got a little bit of scuff marks, but if you don't like that, rubbing alcohol in a cotton swab. Yeah, he does have treads, and he also does have some rolling wheels, so he can kind of roll a little bit, which is pretty cool and very nice. You can move this back leg around and these turrets to help with the aiming purposes, so a little bit, kind of, sort of. I noticed that DNA Designs is putting out an upgrade kit to give him actual extensions on these, so then he'd actually be angling properly and stuff, so huzzah and hooray for that. And yeah, all around pretty cool. In fact, I'm taking a closer look here on the cannon. We can see it's a nice orange plastic, and I thought for a moment there was little bits of glitter speckled about on it. It's just little bits of dust on there, a little bit of orange paint on there. But yeah, even still, very cool, very nicely detailed and stuff. When you take a look at the underneath, you can see his chest, but otherwise, I mean, and his feet, obviously, and this is where his arms are. But he's supposed to be a Cybertronian cannon. Who cares? I don't. As a whole, though, I mean, when I say I don't care, I mean I don't care the fact that he's got robot bits on there, because all around, this is really what should have came out of Titan's Return. The Titan's Return Galvatron was good for what it was, and I will forever appreciate it for that. But when we stop and look at it as a whole, this is the Galvatron figure that we have been wanting for years, and it does not let down, other than its paint scheme. And as of the time of this recording, there are at least 2 different repaints out there that you can get of this figure. Specifically, you can get one in his toy accurate colors, and you can also get one in the Behold Galvatron upgrade set that comes with a transparent purple version of him, as well as bits and pieces for the HasLab Unicron, which I do not have. I will not be getting unless someone gives it to me. But even then, I probably will turn it down because I have no place for something like that. Anyhow, back to the figure. Yeah, all around this is a really cool, very fun figure. All around, it never ceases to amaze me what all they've done with this figure. And I mean, there's even little nods to the G1 toy, with this being like the 3rd mode, gun mode, little bits and detailing on it. It's like all around really cool, very fun. A little bit of hollow there, but oh well, what you gonna do? So we're gonna put him off to the side. And for the sake of a quick size comparison here in vehicle mode, so you can get a rough sense of scaling, here he is next to Siege Megatron. No, I do not have the Earthrise version. I will not be getting that because I have this version, and he works good enough for me. So there you go with that for a little bit of size comparison there. There you got that. Now, he does come with accessories, and they do actually play into his mode here. He does include these two little blasters that very much resemble and are designed like his spaceship from Transformers the movie. And these do actually can clip in on his tank mode, utilizing this slot here. You can tap it into this tab here. I'll just... No, it's supposed to go like this. Come on. I've never fully gotten these tabs to work properly for me. Which, I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world for me, because I don't really care for the weapon storage on him. But what's this? Give me a moment. I'm going to take this guy off camera and get this all figured out. So be right back. I cannot get this figured out. It's not a deal breaker for me because, like I said, I don't care. It's a capability and a feature available if you want to use it and utilize it. Me personally, I don't see the need for these to be on either of his sides because he's got a big cannon as it is. He doesn't need these. But his other accessory is actually the Matrix of Leadership on a chain. And part of the reason behind why I put off reviewing him for so long, other than the Devastator review, was because of the fact I misplaced this and kind of lost it for a little bit. So, yeah. But this can fit on there, and this just goes on around the big chain thing here, and it actually will, utilizing this little tab right here, will tab in right onto there. And so there you go with that. And yeah, you got your built-in weapon storage, chain storage at least, which is pretty cool. I mean, doesn't mean much to me, but I mean, it's something that you can do if you want, because options for storage are good. So there you got that. And I think that really just about does it for his cannon mode. What you see is what you got, and it's pretty cool. The big cannon itself is blast effect compatible. However, I don't show that off on my channel because why? It's my channel. I'll do what I want. Anyhow, let's get him transformed into his robot mode. So to start off with, we got to take off the big orange purple section and this little thing here. What? Parts forming? I don't care. I seriously don't care, so don't complain about it to me. And we're going to take these bits while we're at it and just put the two of them together like so. There you got his fusion cannon all set and ready to go. We're going to take this, put this off to the side. And now we're going to focus on Galvatron himself. To start with, you want to come back around here to the back section, take these sections here for the feet, flip them where the props are, flip them up, and then take the whole bit and bring it up like so. That gets that all well secured and hidden. From here, we want to come up here to the front, undo what will be his hip skirts and bring them off to the side. Take what will be his shoulder bits and bring them up like so. From here, this will allow us to be able to take the front part of the cannon section here and start to bring it up. And then we can take this lower back section here, untab all of this, and this just has these two tabs here that go into these slots right in here. Bring that down, and then from here, what we can do is take this whole piece here, bring this down like so, which will allow us then to be able to continue to bring this barrel section up. We'll want to open this up before we bring it all the way back. Bring what is the chest section up, bring it down, and that'll reveal the head. And then what we'll do is simultaneously bring this piece up another click, bring the chest down more, close this panel back up. Make certain that these gray little bits go underneath where the neck collar is. You want to bring this up a little bit more and finish securing the chest in place, and then just finish bringing that up. So that way that all looks like that. And then this tab right here, this tab here will go into that slot right there. So we're going to just go that, and then utilizing this thing on a double hinge, we'll want to get this post, this little post right here into the port where his barrel was. Oh, bring that down, get that tapped in, and voila, like such. And we're going to raise the camera up. So we're going to operate. Bring this little piece here up on this double hinge and bring it up like so. That will give him his iconic little triangular piece. Now, the shoulders are on double hinges, and so you want to bring them up. So that way this tab goes into there, and then this tab goes into there. So we'll just get that all in like so. That'll all tab into place. Bring that up, bring this up, tab it into place. Adjust the shoulders accordingly. We'll take the legs and split them and rotate them. And from here, these little purple bits here, we want to bring down. So that way this tab will undo itself from this slot right here. Bring it around, and then this tab will go over that slot. This tab will go into this slot here. And then bring this around. It will be a similar case of this tab going into that slot here. And then this tab is going to go into this slot right here. Get that all cleaned up. And these hip skirts will just close up around his hip like so. From here, we want to take the tread sections. We'll bring them down on the double hinge that they're on. Bring them up. And then technically speaking, this tab is supposed to go into this slot here, which is the port on the back of his elbow. But I personally don't usually tend to do that because that hinders his movements and stuff. And from there, we want to untab this tab from this little slot here. Extend his arms down and flip out the hand. Same thing on the other side. Bring it up and around on the double hinge. You can tab it in if you want, but undo all of that. Bring out his fist. Bring all that down. Bring that down. And then, of course, it wouldn't be Galvatron without his fusion cannon. And so we're going to give him that. And this will just plug in onto his forearm like so. And almost forgot the most important part of the transformation. Flip, come down around to his feet and flip out his heels. Otherwise he will not stand. And behold, Galvatron in his glorious and illustrious robot mode. I can't express how much I am both happy that I found this figure and with how he turned out. He's just amazing. He really, truly is. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at the detailing. Starting off with his head sculpt. He's got such a nice head sculpt. Nice red for the eyes, silver for his face, his crown. Just perfect. It's just all too perfect. Got that little triangular piece on the back for his for design aesthetics. His shoulder columns and just all around. Got his little red abdomen area. Nice detailing on the chest, on his arms, his legs, his knees. I just love this figure. Here he is around on the back. His cannon mode hides fairly well, actually, throughout it. And all around, just really cool, very fun figure. Now, our articulation for this guy does feature head on a ball joint, so he can look up and he can look down, and it can rotate a full 360. Arms can do the same. They have a swivel, and they rotate a full 360. They can go in and out. He does have a bicep rotation, as long as you don't tab the treads in to this port back here. And from transformation, as you saw, he does have a double jointed elbow with nice full range of rotation there. Hands could go in and out because of transformation. And he does actually have a wrist swivel, which is very cool and very nice. Something you don't see very often on most Transformers figures these days. This piece can move out of the way, although it accomplishes absolutely nothing by doing so. Oh, he does also have a waist rotation, and it is hindered by this back piece, but that's perfectly fine. He does not need to have it rotate a full 360. Legs can go forward that far. They can go back that far. Skirts will move out of the way to allow for nice full splits. He does have a rotation at his thigh rotation. He does have a little under 90 degrees of bend. Feet do not move up or down, although his heel can articulate, and he does have ankle tilt. And if it ends up undoing like his transformation, then it's, yeah, he's got even more tiltage, but he does have a little bit of tilt there. So that is very and pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Whoop, unfortunately came untabbed. Now, accessory-wise, he can, if you want to, give him his guns. He can hold these in either of his hands, or you can also combine them together to form one big old mega gun cannon thing, which he can hold in either of his hands. Or what you can also do, if you want to store them, is utilizing these tabs, which didn't work in in his tank mode. They will actually tab into these little slots here on his back, which gives them storage right on his back, which I think is actually pretty cool and very nice, if I do say so myself. And it's very, very clean storage for that. And of course, if you want to, you can give him his matrix on a chain. Now, just so you know, I didn't mention this earlier, but the matrix can be removed if you so desire, and you can put it in Optimus Prime or Rodimus Prime's chest, because this is all the same matrix. Personally, though, this matrix shall stay forever on this chain, and this chain shall be on Galvatron's neck while he is on my shelf for display purposes, which, if you ask me, is very, very cool, if I do say so myself. So there you go with that. And putting him off to the side. And for a couple of quick comparisons, he is next to Siege Megatron, so you can see how they look together. And yeah, he's a little bit taller, as he should be. There you got that. Here he is next to another Kingdom Leader class figure, that being none other than the Purple Dinosaur of Death, the Beast Megatron. There you got that. And once again, for the sake of comparison, so you can see just how much leader means these days, here he is next to Astro Train from Siege / Earthrise. So there you go with that. So there you go. There you have my review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Leader Class Galvatron. He is a very good, very cool, very fun figure. I am so happy that I found him. And I actually managed to find a copy of him that did not have the traditional shoulder issue with one of the shoulders being misassembled. That was such a relief that I was able to find him. And so I think that just about does it. So yeah, that's my review for Galvatron. As of the time of this recording of this review, you can still find him at your local stores, wherever they sell Transformers from time to time. He does come in with like just a small hand, one out of like every like 5 Beast Megatrons, it almost seems like, or one every few Ultra Magnuses. So if you get him, I highly recommend that you get him. Otherwise, you can always check out and risk online retailers, and you can hope that you'll get one that does not have the misassembled shoulders. And so I think that just about does it. If you like this video, please be certain to leave a like and comment and subscribe for more reviews. There will be more coming out here in the future. And also don't forget to check me out on social media. Links will of course be in the description down below. And so until next time, fun people, camera fall down. Now just so that we are clear, I belong to no one. I am Galvatron. I may have at one point belonged to Unicron, but I belong to no one. If you like this video, like and subscribe for more reviews. And don't forget to check out Maxwell on TikTok and on Instagram as well. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to go rip open Ultra Magnus and every other Autobot.